So I had to check if he was fully covered in that because I was switching outfits. Yeah, it has been a little while since I played this, so my memory of how to play this is a little bit slim. But I know some of you will be like, again, questioning like, oh, but we saw it like a week ago and such. Like I always say in my videos, I have these like scheduled up and such, so sometimes I tend to forget. Sometimes. Wait, that didn't make sense, did it? Sometimes I have this schedule and sometimes I tend to forget. What? I meant to say, sometimes I have this scheduled and sometimes I have a long break and sometimes I tend to forget. There we go, that makes more better sense. Wait. Wall jump. There you go, that's good for the practice. Right, let's see if I can find... Let's have a few other things. Oh, let me just move this. Do you know, when I look at this volcano part, I'm suddenly... What the fuck? Oh, Fortress, I forgot about you. Oh, that big fella. Or lass. How do we chill this thing? Wait. Nah. So, there's no way I can... How the hell do I... Wait a minute, there's a stream behind it. Of course there is. Come on, let's go then. Now you make sense. Forward. Shit. I should have 180 when I had a chance. Oh shit, do not fire those blue balls at me. Right, I just gotta grind my way to that thing. Well, at least this answers my question about how to chill this thing. Whoa! All of the... Oh, that was lucky. Go, 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 go. Ah, shit. No! Well, that helps. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? Into the abyss I go. Adios! At this rate, I almost got all the skills at this rate. Oh! Yes. Never say no to a treasure chest. All that. Oh yeah, the last time I had trouble was with the fortress, and I need to actually try and chill that thing. Jesus Christ, I'm being rusty here. Whoa, no, 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 I needed... Never mind. Ooh, what are you? That. I like the rain effects, although I'm pretty sure the rain effects looks a lot more better when I had the graphics fully up. But due to me recording and that, I'm pretty sure that the graphics would lag out if I put it up to full like last time, so I'm trying to be cautious. Also, this place reminds me of that volcanic place on Ark. But then again, there are lots of places that have this kind of thing. So, I can't just say Ark and such. I mean, a lot of games have it. Oh, I broke the box. That's okay. Oh, more wings the merrier. Hey Fortress, where are you? I want to take you down. Yeah, you. Come to me. I know how to take you down now. Right. Come on, then. You just drop your bombs, and then you just go... You know what? Now looking at this, it kind of reminds me of one of the ships from a game called... Oh, not Total Annihilation. It's one of the Total Annihilation games, but it's not Total Annihilation. It's Supreme Commander. There we go. One of the racist ships that had like one of those big massive bombers and that. Obviously, different style, different shape. Obviously, naturally. But still. It kind of reminds me of that, the way it's... Oh shit! Set out. It's alright. I'll get it again. Did it just appear? But the way it was dropping its bombs and such, it kind of remind me of that. That all the bombs need to be is one of those, you know, like massive, like explosive bomb things. That are like a strategic bomb. There we go. It's a strategic bomber. God, I can't get my words out tonight. Today, Junior. Well, at least I can say I'm turning into a Scatman, right? If I'm not mistaken, that meant that one had a star or something like that. Apart from what some people usually think what term scat means. Wait. I'm going to try and get that thing again because I'm determined to actually beat the thing. And I've got to remember to... Oh! Don't do that. Okay. I am sucking balls. And Sonic the Ark. Hopefully not Sonic balls. Yeah, looks like more of the extra stuff. Right, here we go. Nice. Nice. Whoa! Good thing I gripped. I mean, that's one way to get a grip. Bit much. Bit much. Puzzling. Did I do this puzzle before? I think I have. Is that acid war or is that friendly war? Because usually when you go near volcanic sites, you tend to look and think that water isn't friendly, but at the same time, oh, it's well, you can drown in it. That's all. Come at you. Wait, that looks like it leads to something. Something needs here. It needs to be grinded. No, it's a tether, thing for one of those thingamabobs. Which, yeah. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Oh, I forgot about the spikes. Yeah, you want some of this? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Spin to win. Also, I apologise about my clicking of my control pad. I will need to get a new mic with a, what do you call that, thing, pop filter on it. Just so it cuts out the background noises and such. But you just have to grit your teeth and bear with it. I know it can be annoying to some. Also, I'm starting to try and piece together what the agents were and that. I've still got my bets that they were they've got something to do with the Chios and Chaos, because of the way they're looking at. And it does seem like they are related. But however, I'm not going to say anything until I'm 100% certain, or aka complete the story. It's a big luster. It's like a boss, you know. But then again, most of these gardens feel like bosses. It's like you're not fighting just a machine or something like that. You're fighting an actual boss, and that's what it feels like. And it's like, dude. And it's like, yeah, it's like the sort of Sonic game that people have been wanting and such. Oh, I can't speak for everyone, but I know I speak for myself. And in my opinion, I think this is one of the best 3D Sonic ones out there. Don't worry, I'm not going to bash the other Sonic 3D games and such. I'm not like that. I'll leave that to the experts. Go time! Yes, I've been watching the Saturday AM Sonic, so if I end up quoting that, I apologise. You'll lose you a lot more better and easier compared to the Squid. Well, the Squid gave me a little bit of a hard time. That's an understatement. Whoa! Son of a bitch, trying to trick me. It almost had me if hadn't had full fast. Whoa, this is gnarly, man. Go, 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 go. Go, Blue Machine! Oh, I know it's Green Machine, but still, he's blue, so... And that, I'll say, is epic. I actually enjoyed that. I don't care if it took me ages to do, I actually enjoyed that. I want more boss fights like that. This is really good. Yeah, I know that some of you will be looking at this and thinking, wait, but aren't you a bit late to be playing this and that? Let me tell you something, it's never too late to be playing a game. You can come late to the party as much as you want and still enjoy it. And I'll say to you, to anyone who haven't actually tried this, give it a shot. Give it a little shot. I don't know if they've got a demo or what, but I'll say, yeah, definitely give it a shot. Hey, Tails. What are you going to say to me, old buddy? And don't skip it. Hands off the controller.
This is not an ideal working condition. If I just had my body, I could be so much more efficient.
Amy said she felt like she was in a dream. Does that sound about right?
That's pretty accurate. I can think clearly, and I'm aware, but there's no physicality to it. Everything feels just out of reach.
Do you think that's why the ancients made the Coco? To have something real to put their spirits into?
It's one hypothesis. We certainly can't rule it out.
Ooh, maybe the corruption made them disappear into some network or something. And the Coco are like data? Or data, however you like to pronounce it. I still pronounce it as data, but still. Call it what you will. I take it this was another war zone here, we're judging from the spikes here. I know they've got a proper name for it, like Beachhead thing. Oh, fuck you shooting that shit at me. I know I need a bar, but cut on. Ooh! Wait, is this game available? Or have I done it? Oh, I've done it already. There's a tick by the thing. Alright. So I'm just getting my bearings at the moment. So I'm not getting the layout of the island sort of thing. So, whoa! Shit my pants! So, shit my pants, so that, yeah, just so I get an idea of what I'm doing and such like that. Plus it gives me a chance to get the rust off my hands. And if anybody was to ask me to play Rust, I would say no. I did actually wonder about playing it, but somebody suggested me not to, and I was like, why not? And they said, if you don't like toxic people, don't go on that. And I was like, oh, okay. But I went into bet somebody in the comments would say, no, try Rust, man. It'd be great. I'll think about it, but don't hold me to that. Because I've got a whole bunch of games that I need to do. And I do mean a whole bunch. Trust me, I'm like a spoiled child. Oh no! Give me back there! I want to fight! That's this no one ever. Come here, you! Yeah, you want some of this? Yeah? You want some of this? What? You son of a bitch! You bitch lord! Oh fuck! That's dirty! Right, I'll deal with you ninjas first. Wait, quit your shooting at me, you son of a... Right. Where are you? Oi! Where'd you go? Can't tell me you ran off, you son of a bitch, you cowardly fuck. Yeah, you come back here. Don't shoot that red shit at me. Oh, I know it's do not shoot that green shit at me, but still. What? You can't hit it? Right, anyway, where's my location thing? Anyway, I need to... First, let's have a... No, that's not what I need. I need map. Map. Can I not get the map out? Data, skills. Where's the map on this damn thing? I'm pretty sure there was a map on this thing. Hold on. Yeah, I thought that was a map. I was clicking on this, do you know the Xbox controller with the 2 square button? I can't remember what it's called, but I was clicking on that and it was like, nope, not going to open up, and now it's opened. Right, that's the question mark I probably need to deal with to open up this. So let's mark that up. And then there's a... Have I done this one? No, I haven't. It doesn't show. And then obviously this guy for the Coco. Right, I've got a lot to explore on this island, so it's going to take me a little while, but let's get to it, shall we? Right, now I've got my blue back. Yeah, you shoot that red shit at me and I'll just end up going in there spinning up one of these days when I figure out how to knock you down. If I can get my words out. Today, Junior! And yes, I saw that from a movie and I can't remember what that movie was called, but yeah. I know that the character was fully insulting the guy with a star and such. And believe me, I have nothing against anybody who insults stars, because trust me, I've seen it happen in real life many times, and they've always given them great respect and such like that. Plus, you're talking to a guy who has a sister that suffers with mental issues. Mental issues? No, she was brain damaged at birth. Sorry, my bad. But then again, I do have a sister that does suffer with mental issues, so... Yeah, and... Wait, what am I supposed to do with these? So yeah, my family's, yeah. I was going to say riddled, but I think that might be a bit too harsh. Yeah, my family has a whole bunch that suffers with mental illnesses and physical illnesses and such. Like my uncle, he suffered with deteriorating... No, not deteriorating bones. He suffered with a twisted spine, so his body was all twisted and such. My dad had the deteriorating spine and such like that. So yeah, you get the gist out. I'm used to, you know, seeing people with physical, mental problems and such that. Some people say, oh, it must be really hard for you and that, but truth of the matter is, when you're born with it and such, like when you're born and raised up with people like that, it's not that hard really, being honest. It's actually a lot more simple than what people realise. It's just sometimes it can be difficult at times. I mean, especially with you. Take my sister for example, who like suffers from brain damage and that. She tries to tell you what she wants, and it sometimes can be hard to understand because it's like trying to. It's like a Han Solo and Chewbacca relationship. Really, you've got to really understand what she's trying to tell you, and it's hard to describe. But sometimes you just know what she's saying because you know. Well, I know what she's saying because. Oh, what's it now? Just because hanging around with it, you get to know what sounds is what and so forth and so on. So you get a clear understanding. And that's no way for... And that's not for me to say, oh yeah, I deserve brownie points for that. Of course. Oh, so that's not my way of saying I deserve brownie points. No. I'm just saying, you know, anybody who, you know, who's been in a similar situation as me, they deserve, really, they deserve a lot more than just brownie points. They deserve, like, gold medals and that, because, you know, handling people and such like that, it's not an easy task, but at the same time, it can be quite easy if you actually, you know, been born and bred up with them. But as I said, we all deserve gold stars and such. That kind of contradicts the thing that I said about me not saying I need brownie points. But no, I will never give myself brownie points for anything, because I believe that that's not my place to do. I believe those should go to real heroes, real people, you know, that actually really go out there and proper do this stuff. Like my mum, for example, she puts her life on hold for, you know, for my sister and such, and even myself, especially when I was ill. And of course my dad, God bless his soul, you know. Alright, he probably could tell me off for that, because he would say I ain't bloody religious, but still, you know, out of respect. But yeah, you can tell that my family's had a good impact on my life and taught me a great deal. Hence where I get a lot of my patience from and such like that. And where I get, well, a lot of my wisdom from as well. Although the word wisdom is in quotation marks, because even my old man would say, boy, you still got a lot to learn. And I'm like 42 and I'll be like, I can still hear him in my head saying, boy, you still got a lot to learn. Even though he's no longer with me. Well, he's with me in spirit, I'll say, but he's no longer, you know, with me physically, you know. Yeah, you can tell that was hard for me to say that, because it was like, I can't say it because it just feels wrong saying that he's not with us, but yet it feels like he is. Alright, what do we do here? I'm a smart pumpkin. Am I not? Do you know what? Now that I think about this, if my old man was alive today, I think he would actually take a pot shot at this game. Even though he say, yeah, the controllers would hurt his hand because he's more of a keyboard and mouse person, because obviously he's arthritis. And even though that, actually, now that I think about it, this game is customized for keyboard and mouse, despite it being recommended for controllers. But yeah, I think my old man would actually give this one a shot, despite the fact that the controller would hurt his hands and such because of his arthritis. Yeah, people may ask, how does the controller hurt one's hand because of arthritis and such? Well, it sometimes can be just shape. I mean, even though I get achy hands from holding a certain controller. Now, I'm not saying I've got arthritis and that, but, you know, I'm just saying that sometimes, especially when you do fighting games and you button mash, you get achy hands. It's kind of like that, but the only difference is he's not button mashing. He's actually trying to get his, he was trying to get his hands to move with the speed of the actual game and such. And sometimes it was hard for him. But, you know, that crazy son of a bitch did actually play games like Sonic Adventure and such like that. You know, like a pro, especially when you would see 101 Gamma. And he said 102 there. Wait, wait a minute. No, it's E102 Gamma then, because the brother was E101.
The first island was barely recovering from past devastation.
Ooh?
I get the same feeling about this place.
I didn't realise about the dialogue. By the way, if I go on about my family too much, and you find it quite annoying, I apologise in advance. But I just have a huge love for my family, you know, especially those that have helped me out, like my dad and such. I'll go for increasing speed. But I doubt that any of you will find it annoying, because a lot of you, and I'll say a lot of you, have been very respectful, you know, especially in my videos. And I'll say thank you all for being absolutely respectful, you know, and being awesome, you know, because even when I talk and such, you know, sometimes I stumble on my words, and hardly any of you has given me, you know, anything bad about it and such. I mean, obviously some have joked about it, like, you know, my friends obviously joke around about it, say, you know, about it, and so, like, you know, mess about it and all, for a joke, of course. But there's been no like any like nasty species or anything like that. It's been mostly like, you know, all generally good. Although I am waiting for the day when I do get trolled and I'll be like, fuck, like that. Oh, that was good. Yeah. Although I've been waiting for the day. Although I will be waiting for the day when I do actually get trolled and actually have to respond to it. But you know what I say? You're just gonna hate. Yes, an old meme slash thing. But yeah, actually I've been this way before. Deja vu. I have been to space before. Fuck. Oh, gotcha. Right. Where's my next destination? Oh shit me. This island's a lot more. Right, let's go for this one then. Right, mark that down. Do I dare take it? Yeah, I can take a shortcut. Now I know my friends, like Life and Tom, have both completed this game long before me. It's like, yeah, try not to spoil it me for people, and they haven't actually. They wouldn't. But they're like, ooh, you know, they actually enjoyed it and that. And I could tell that, you know, some of them do want to talk about it, especially like Life. I think I nearly called her Sky again. In my head, it's like, I think I called her Sky, but I'm pretty sure I called her Life. But either way, yeah, when she was playing it, she was really getting super excited about it, telling about tales and such like that. Only from the levels that I've done, not from the ones that I haven't done. And she was just saying that, oh, you would really like it, you need to complete it, basically, sort of thing. Because, you know, it's been a long while since, well, I think it's fair to say it's been a long while since a lot of us has been excited for a 3D Sonic game. I will admit, Forces did
Looks
actually.
like Eggman's grabbing the geothermal power. Never thought he'd go green.
Wait, geothermal? How dare you? I was using that in Subnautica. Fuck you, Eggman, stealing my ideas. No, I was joking. But jokes aside on that one. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that it has been a while since we did have a good 3D Sonic game. It's about time, you know. I will admit, I did got excited about Forces because I did love the whole idea of the custom avatar and such. But I do still think that, like most people would say, was a wasted opportunity with like the character like Infinite. But I'm not going to bash it because it was still a good game. It kept me entertained and such like that. So I still enjoyed it. But this one, I'll definitely say, definitely beats it more than 10 folds, I would say, because it is definitely something a lot more than given credit for, really. I must admit, when this first came out, I did have the skepticism going, what's this going to be like? Is this going to be good or a disappointment? But with the way people were reacting and the way it was looking, I was like, I don't think this is going to be disappointing. This is going to be something I'm going to enjoy. And yeah, and it turned out that it was more than something I enjoy. It's just, yeah, it's just, I hardly got any words to describe this game because this game is just really awesome. And you know what? I'm actually thinking in my head, I'm begging for a Sonic survival like base game where you can actually build up stuff around whatever world Sonic's put in. You know, it's I know. You've got like, I know there's mods on Arcs, like on the Arc game, to play as like characters like Sonic or see characters like Shadow in the actual game. Because I've seen, I think it was Everything Riot that had the mod, and he was encountered a Shadow that attacked him or something like that. I can't remember, but it was really awesome. That's all I remembered, and I think I heard one of those Cocos. I know I did. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I want a Sonic survival game where you can build stuff and that, or you maybe get a game where you can one where you can choose different maps like Planet Mobius, South Island, or you know, something for the fans. You know, anything. Maybe that's just me just being wanting too much, and that's the thing I've got to be careful of, because I think that's the thing that we all got to be careful of, is not to be too wanting. Because the last time when the fans got too wanting, I don't know, was it this game? Was it a Sonic game that where the fans got too wanting and it got ruined, or was it another game? I can't remember what game it was. So yeah, if anybody remembers, no, there's probably a lot of games where this sort of thing has happened, but you get my gist. What I mean, when you get too wanting, you tend to go, oh, I want this, I want that, and it affects the game's performance, and it makes it more worse than good, sort of thing. But however, when the fans had their input about the Sonic movie, let's just say that it more than improved it. I'm actually eager to see the third Sonic movie when that comes out, because I want to know how Shadow plays out. I heard a little thing. I'm actually curious about that. I'm curious who'd have got to voice him. And I'm also curious that will Jim Carrey make a return for Ernest Robotnik, or will it be someone else? But something tells me that he will make a return. And yes, I've actually watched Sonic Prime as well. I actually enjoyed the heck out of that. And that's a big understatement there. Now that one I was had a bit of scrutiny about, and I was thinking, now how is this one going to really be? Is this one going to be a letdown, or is this one going to be really good? Holy hell, it had me eating my words. I was like, okay, this is good. And if I was, it made me feel like I was that kid again, watching like some of the old Sonics and such. Obviously with modern graphics and such, but yeah, it was really nice to actually see that. And before anybody says, oh, and you'll be old to be watching that, I'll be like, talk like you know me. But no, it doesn't matter what age you can watch cartoons, you know, you don't have to be young.